It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Running right, here's McAllister. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Succop's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Prescott.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice run defense presented there.
Simpson.
What I mean
You
by
started
that
people
is
screwing me,
discipline.
Simpson.
Guys
This is what we're doing, guys.
holes, no one over pursuing and making a very nice play.
This is what we doing, guys.
Down, but this one is incomplete.
This is what we doing, guys.
Where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one.
Never bet big money in this game.
That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
I had a bunch of money on this game. This shit happened.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Slot man moves right. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Dancing to his left. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down.
I'm going to win mine, though. I don't get beat by. Oh, easy. You got beat by 40.
An incomplete pass on the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott now.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Keechy.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
You watching? It's 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters, my guy.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
A handoff to McAllister.
Both quarters,
and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On the give, McAllister with it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Ten nothing, guys. 10-0, guys. 10-0, guys. All right, Dad, you play like the real Cowboys now. Get down in the hole.
Set for this next
Get
drive
down
by
in
the
the hole.
Cowboys offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Complete to Hilton. And he will be out of bounds here.
Just gotta wake up, guys. You gotta wake up. Wake up, guys.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
They'll run here with McAllister. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
McAllister, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 3rd down, they'll run with McAllister. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st down, Brady flushed out right. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This is McAllister. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Another run with McAllister, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the carry, it's McAllister. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They run the counter. McAllister. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
On first down, McAllister. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
A give running left, McAllister. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Let's go, D. That's how you get the ball
started.
And with defense. That's how we get the ball started. With the D.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. That's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 13-7. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Let's go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
He's running.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's running. He's running. He's running. Play the run. You don't care about nothing else. You don't care about nothing else. Play the run. Play the run. Play that run.
Now up the middle. McAllister. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. McAllister, 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try the left side. McAllister, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Play the run. Play the run. Play the run, guys. Pay the run, guys.
They'll try and run for
No,
it.
sir.
This will depend on the mark.
No, sir.
Push the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
No,
Try
sir.
it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Prescott on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
They even gave us a touchdown,
put points up
guys.
on the board.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
Good block.
And
Good block.
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Good pass.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup.
Good pass.
And brought down just shy of the 40.
Good pass.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott.
Good
And he's able to
pass.
hook up with Michael
Good
Gallup.
pass.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Good block, boy. Get out of here, Pollard. Get out of here, Pollard. Get out of here, Pollard. Let's go off. That's complimentary football, guys. That was complimentary football, guys.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they were very slow to get into the flow of the
That
game.
is complimentary football, guys.
It does happen from time to
Let's
time.
go.
They're certainly in the flow
Let's
now.
go.
Zero doubt about that.
Extra point by Moore.
Man, talking to me in the first quarter.
That will put them on top here in the 3rd. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In
Take us
fact,
to the fourth.
they don't
Take
even
us
want
to
to
the
get
fourth,
to a
guys.
4th
I'm
down
cool with that.
opportunity.
Take us to
They
the
just want
fourth.
to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves.
Take us to the fourth. I
Run
like
their
that.
offense,
We up.
get it into the
You waste
end
all the
zone.
time you want.
Yeah, I think a little bit of determination.
Waste all the time you want, guys. We got the lead.
Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run on 1st down. McAllister.
I like that. Hold them 3 guys. Hold them 3 guys.
DeMarcus
Hold
Lawrence in
them
on the
3
tackle.
guys.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Now Brady. He completes it to Evans.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd down. McAllister.
4th
And I don't
down.
think he got there.
4th down. He got to make a decision. If he do here, you
Maybe
lose.
a four,
You know
maybe.
that.
Call it 4th
You know
and
that.
inches.
You know
Take
that,
this
guys.
field goal, don't you?
No question about it.
You know that, guys.
Look at the
If
situation.
you don't get here, you might lose
The
this.
field goal.
Let's go.
Now Brady got to have this one.
To Evans on the slant.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll run for it here with McAllister. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Prescott. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett now with his second sack here on opening night.
This nigga got stuck in the shit. Stop it, man. Okay, he's zoning. He ain't
Possibly a
shit.
turning
Oh,
point. Big
he
play
dead.
coming.
He dead if he
This
do
is
that.
3rd and long.
He dead if he do that. He watching CD Lamb. He watching CD Lamb. He's watching CD Lamb.
Prescott to throw it.
That's complete to Lamb.
He's watching
And a
CD
good job
Lamb.
defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the
good
Bucs are
offensive
going to take
just
over
getting
with
in there
excellent
off the
field
edge.
position to boot. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McAllister. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll
Say, man, can't stop that edge blitz, fool. Coming off the edge, killing my ass, fool. Ain't do nothing about that.
2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all
Nigga was
11
wide
probably
open.
crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As they'll get it with just under
I ain't played in 2 weeks, Ant. I ain't played in 2 weeks, Ant. A little rusty, Ant. Ain't got the timing back, Ant. A little rusty.
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this
Ain't played in 2 weeks, man. My first time playing today in 2 weeks. I'm a little rusty.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, boys.
Miller in motion right. On 1st down, McAllister.
142 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keeps the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
So what a debut we've got going here, Charles. His first ever NFL game, and that 3 touchdowns now on the ground.
I know this organization thought they found a winner, but I can't imagine anyone thinking the results would come quite this fast.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Cowboys make over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot now for Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Can block that.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more